Hello, viewers, all well meaning Nigerians, and all my global audience. Welcome back to another bold and truth centered conversation on this channel. If you are new here, I want to warmly welcome you. This is where we speak the truth without fear or compromise because Nigeria deserves nothing less. Now, today, we're diving into a very explosive statement that is already shaking the political space ahead of 2027. Former Governor of Jigawa State, Sule Lamido, had dropped a heavy one. No reasonable northerner will vote for Tinubu in 2027. My fellow compatriots, let's sit down and unpack what this really means, not just for Tinubu, but for Nigeria's future. Now, let's first understand the weight of this statement. Sule Lamido is not a small voice. He is a well-known politician, a PDP stalwart, and someone who has seen the inside workings of Nigeria's politics for decades. For him to come out and boldly declare that northerners will not support Tinubu in 2027 says a lot about the political atmosphere in the north and the growing dissatisfaction nationwide. But beyond the politics, this statement touches on something deeper: the frustration of Nigerians who feel abandoned, betrayed, and left behind by a government that promised renewed hope but instead delivered more suffering. Let's talk about it. Since Tinubu took over in 2023, what has really changed for the ordinary Nigerian? We were promised prosperity, but look around, what we see is hardship. Fuel subsidy removal without any meaningful cushioning plan threw millions into deeper poverty. The naira continues to tumble. Inflation is eating deep into salaries, and food prices have skyrocketed beyond the reach of the average family. Dear well-meaning Nigerians, how can a man earning 30,000 naira feed a family of 5 when a bag of rice is now over 70,000? This is the reality on the ground. Nigerians are suffering, and it is this suffering that Lamido is pointing to when he says no northerner, no reasonable Nigerian will vote for Tinubu in 2027. But let's not make this only about region. It's not just the north. Across the south, east, and west, the cry is the same: hunger, insecurity, and hopelessness. Bandits continue to terrorize the north. Kidnappers are on the loose everywhere, and unemployment is pushing our youths into despair. Families are breaking under economic pressure. Students graduate with no jobs. And instead of bold action, what do we see? Endless foreign trips, political games, and recycled promises. Nigerians are not fools. We are watching and we are taking notes. Now, some may say, but politics in Nigeria has always been about ethnicity and religion. True, but 2023 showed us something new. For the first time, Nigerians started voting based on competence, integrity, and vision, not just tribe or faith. The rise of Peter Obi and the obedient movement shook the foundation of old politics. Millions of youths from the north to the south said, enough is enough. The energy has not died, it is only waiting for the right moment to explode again. So when Lamido says northerners won't vote to Tinubu, he is echoing a bigger truth. Nigerians, young and old, are tired of recycled failures. Let me ask you, what does it mean to be a reasonable voter in Nigeria today? Reasonable means looking at your reality, looking at your future, and voting for leaders who can actually deliver. Reasonable means refusing to be fooled by bags of rice, fake promises, and tribal sentiments. Reasonable means asking yourself, after 4 years of this man, am I better off or worse? If you are worse off, then reasonable people know what to do. Nigerians can no longer afford to mortgage their future to politicians who only care about their pockets. Now, let's be honest, 2027 is still a few years away, but the suffering of Nigerians cannot wait. That's why this discussion is important right now. If we keep quiet, these same politicians will continue to play us like a game of chess. They will divide us by north and south, Muslim and Christian, while they sit in Abuja sharing the national cake. The truth is, hunger does not know tribe. Insecurity does not ask for your religion. Poverty is a national problem. And if we are going to fix Nigeria, we must rise above these old tricks. So what are the solutions? First, Nigerians must demand accountability from this government right now. We cannot wait until 2027 to start asking questions. Where is the fuel subsidy savings? Where is the plan to create jobs? Why are our refineries still dead? Why are our roads collapsing? Why are bandits still collecting taxes from farmers in the north? These are the questions reasonable Nigerians must keep asking, and when answers don't come, we must remember in 2027. Second, Nigerians must embrace civic responsibility. Get your PVC, educate your neighbor, and refuse to soil your vote. The days of stomach infrastructure must end. Our future is worth more than 1,000 naira note or a cup of gari. We must realize that real change starts with us, the people. If we stay silent, nothing will change. If we rise with one voice, no politician can stop us. Third, youths must lead the charge. The obedient movement showed us the power of young people united by vision. Imagine if that energy is sustained, multiplied, and directed into every corner of Nigeria. Imagine millions of reasonable Nigerians refusing to be divided. That is when the political class will know that the era of impunity is over. Dear well-meaning Nigerians, Lamido's statement is not just about Tinubu. It is a reflection of the larger frustration in Nigeria, a country blessed with oil, gas, fertile land, and brilliant people, yet we are ranked among the poorest in the world. We cannot continue like this. 2027 must not be business as usual. We must use our pain as fuel for change. We must use our anger as motivation for action. And above all, we must believe that a new Nigeria is possible, a Nigeria where leaders serve the people, not themselves. So, to everyone watching this, I ask you, what kind of Nigeria do you want to see in 2027? One where the same politicians recycle failure, or one where new leaders rise to restore hope? The choice is ours. Let us not waste it. If you believe Nigeria can rise again, then stand up, speak out, and get involved. Change will not fall from the sky. We must build it with our own hands. Thank you for watching, dear well-meaning Nigerians. If you found value in this discussion, do me a favor. Like this video, drop your thoughts in the comment section, share it widely so others can join the conversation, and don't forget to subscribe for more bold and truth-centered content. Together, we can awaken Nigeria and take back our future. God bless you, and God bless Nigeria.